kids were enrolled in public school, and for different reasons, it just wasn't working for us, so we decided to homeschool.
All of our kids started at brick and mortar school. We loved it, but as we continued through brick and mortar school and continued to hear more about University View Academy, we decided that that was something that we would really be interested in trying out.
I ran across one person actually that had a student enrolled at University View, same grade as my oldest daughter. So we made plans to go to the informational. I was really impressed with what they had to offer.
It really sounded too good to be true for our situation. And I checked into it, and it was the right thing for Destiny.
Everything's provided, from the MacBooks to the textbooks, all of the workbooks, the manipulatives, science kits, art kits, everything.
This really is the direction that schooling is going. We wanted our kids to have that experience and know how to learn online and to be able to get their information on their own and how to learn using the resources that are available in the world.
We have the flexibility. We can do school whenever. It doesn't have to be traditionally that 7:30 or 8 o'clock to 3:30.
When I realized what I really wanted to pursue was music, the more I sat in the class and the more I realized how much time gets wasted. I realized that that time could be spent more wisely.
She can go to that moment that she feels that creativity, and she can capture it then. She could never do that before.
Instead of just, my kids coming home with one piece of homework and that's the only thing that I know that they're doing in their school day, I can actually see every single thing that we're going to be covering, and so I can incorporate that into our everyday life.
When the science curriculum came in, every science experiment through the year that was planned by the teacher, all the materials for those science experiments were there. They were in place. If they needed goggles, they had goggles. If they needed crayons, they had crayons. And it was that way for each subject, so that whenever you're going through the curriculum and it's a Monday morning and you open it up and you're making a volcano today, all of those things are already provided. An 8-year-old unboxes something that's got goggles and gloves in it, he's in.
You have like the foundation of what you need, but there's so much more built in. So many extra activities, just different things that are built into the curriculum, to whereas once you get the basis of what's done, you have the option of going even further because they provide these additional activities in pretty much all the lessons.
Learning becomes a lifestyle, not just something that's a requirement from mom and dad or from a teacher.
I have teachers for every subject, so it makes things a little bit more easy to understand.
With 4 kids, it was good to have somebody I could call on or send an email to really quick. And our teachers are so versatile, we can even just send them a quick text and, they'll text us right back.
It was really relieving to know that I've got these professionals on my side that are working with me and with my kids throughout our school day and throughout our school year.
They have outlets where you can get in touch with people from all over Louisiana, where as in a brick and mortar school, you only have the people that are in your local community.
Our kids, Saline, my 5th grader especially, has made some really good friends with other kids that are in her grade. She just was at a birthday party just the other day for another one of the kids that she wouldn't have gotten to know otherwise. And this child lives in our region but is zoned for another brick and mortar school. So my daughter never would have been able to become friends with her if we were in a traditional schooling system, because they just wouldn't have been around each other.
There are always at least 5 or 6 field trips that are scheduled per month, and you go at your will. But this is the perfect opportunity to engage with other kids, even for parents to engage with other parents, because sometimes you just need to get out and, have some adult conversation.
There's definitely a connection you feel with other families when they're part of University View Academy, because we know that the experience that they have with their education, being connected with everyday life, is the same experience that our kids have, and so it's really great to have those things in common. It creates great bonding experiences for the parents and for the kids.
The journey now is happy, and she's creating and she's doing what she is created to do. I'm seeing her blossom more now.
I absolutely feel like my kids are prepared with state testing and even testing that we may have as we get older, ACT, different things like that. I definitely, without a doubt, would say that they are being prepared for that.
The school has set us up for success. The curriculum has set us up for success, and the teachers are there to make sure that we are successful and that our kids are successful throughout the school year.